This is a Thunder Game Report.
Russ, uncertainty surrounding Russ and how much he'll be able to do at the start of the season. Just how much more are you expecting or anticipating picking up and really trying to carry this team at the start of the season?
None at all yet. I mean, Coach hasn't thrown out roles. Like I said, I think, as I say every year, when the season's over, I go back and work out as hard as possible. I try to come back not just the best player I can be, but hopefully the best player in the league. That's how I approach it. And then when Coach throws a role out there, or if he does or does not, I just try to go be the best player for my teammates. So I don't know what Russ's expectancy is. Pray for him, wish him the best. Hopefully he gets better day in day. To see him from when it happened to now, and you get a sense of just how happy he is to be where he is now. But at this point, I think we're all just trying to collectively get better and work on what we can and control what we can.
Reggie, on Wednesday, Sam Pressey praised your work ethic this summer. What have those workouts been like here at the facility with you and some of the other guys?
Oh, man. Been some battles. Been some fun times, bonds, getting to know guys, all learning from each other. So, we've been outside running, conditioning, really playing pickup, getting individuals, lifting. So we've been on top of our workout regimen, and we've all been striving to push each other to their limits and beyond. And hopefully that just helps us overall as a team.
A lot of people will talk about replacing Kevin Martin's production. How much of that do you feel you take on? And just how much did last playoff run help you in terms of just confidence going into this season?
Not sure how people are really categorizing his production. He did a lot for our team, even outside of statistically. Gave us a deep ball threat. So that's something that we're all just trying to pick up as a unit. Like I said, I don't really take it upon my shoulders to pick up after what somebody's left. Nick and his Bond two-man game, I think we all witnessed it throughout the season, was spectacular. But we're all trying to kind of build our own relationships with each other and just figure out what works for us and how we're going to get it done collectively. I mean, it could possibly be us becoming a better defensive team and shutting more teams down. So we're just trying to get better just as a team all together and just figure out what we're going to do and what our identity is going to be and how we're going to play.
From your last year's experience after Russ got injured and for this year, what are your personal, some of your goals and what you want to improve in terms of your play?
I want to be a better shooter, statistically, outside shooting. I want to make people respect me just so ultimately I like to get in the paint and make plays for others. But I really focused on my outside shooting and personal goals. Like I said, when I left, 0 for 2 right now. Hopefully at the end of this year it could be 1 for 3, but the goal I have when I walk in every year is to win a championship. So whatever it takes to get that done, that's the utmost goal that I have, and the little things that I have to do to get there and we have to do as a team, we'll try to do.
Reggie, do you foresee playing alongside Russ quite a bit?
I have played alongside him some last year, and it's always fun.
What kind of dynamic is that? Both you guys obviously are quick off the first step and get to the bucket. What kind of pressure on defenses, especially if you have KD out there as well?
Oh, man. I think pressure that we put on people with our defense can be just can be hard to explain. I mean, Russ, the way he jumps lanes, the way he's so tenacious on defense, the length, KD, just the length of the team. It's something scary. To play against it in practice is very frustrating at times. I think it helps for all of us to translate when we play against other teams, but I think the biggest scary aspect is what we can do defensively, not necessarily what we do on the offense end. That's going to come. But But we'll try to figure that out when the time comes. But I'm just ready to get running with these guys.
How improved are you as a three-point shooter, do you feel like?
I don't know. I thought I was improved after my junior year of college, so it hasn't turned out to be as great as I thought. But I just worked, did as much as I could, got a shooting coach, worked with my coaches when I'm here, just staying on top of my own regimen, trying to be better and just be confident in my shot to just let it go rather than necessarily thinking, is this a good shot, but knowing that I know. So that's one of the biggest things I've been trying to work on.
Reggie, if you turn out to be the sixth man, how would that change your approach to the game, and how would your mindset change, where just coming off the bench?
You said, what was the question?
Being the sixth man, would that take a different mindset for your first
Man, that'll be news to me. I don't know who the sixth man is on our team. Nah, just to be the best for my teammates. Whatever is called for that night to try to get a win, that's what I'm going to try to go do. I don't think I approach it any other way.
Reggie, we've seen your confidence grow every year. Going into your third year now, what do you feel like your comfort level is on this team and just being able to have the ball in your hands and operate the offense?
I think right now I have the utmost confidence. Like I said, I think the biggest thing that playoff experience is I know I belong. I used to question who I'm going against. It was probably the most frustrating 2 years of my basketball career so far, is feeling that I only belong sometimes against certain guys, having a comfortability, but wanting to be great, but in the back of my mind, sometimes having a mustard seed of doubt. So I got to play against some guys this summer, especially playing California and having a different approach and understand, like, having some success against these guys at times. So I think that's the biggest thing. I'm okay knowing if I mess up that I can move on to the next play. I've watched guys like Russ and KD do it, and who hold the ball so much for us, who control our offense so much and counted upon to do so much, that some success, I think, has just raised my confidence level that I belong regardless. If I had 10 turnovers in a row, I still know I can make a play. So that's the biggest change for me.
Learned anything in the first two seasons just about how to maintain that confidence throughout an entire 82-game season and not let that mustard seed, as you said, creep in?
Yeah, especially with a great group of guys around you. They are always on you about staying confident. It's harder. This league, you don't necessarily always get that because you do have to kind of lock in and take care of your own business and try to figure it out. But I think as a team, these guys do a great job of making sure you're okay mentally so that you can go out there and do everything that you need to do physically for the team. So they've been on me about staying confident regardless of the outcome or what I've done or what mistakes I make. So I think staying upon myself and just my tight circle and knowing that I know and keeping these guys close and they're going to stay on me about it. I don't think they're going to let that – I won't, and I don't think they're going to allow me to let a mustard seed of doubt creep in my mind this year.